Welcome, everybody. This is Damour, and we are live for Into the Splinterlands. Today, I am joined by Jackal, our man from Down Under. Welcome,
G'day
sir.
everyone. G'day Damore. How are ya?
Great. Nice to have you back on our show. How about you, Hellraven? Have you managed to join us yet?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, there we go. The man, the
Yes.
mystery himself, the
Yeah.
man with no name.
Perfect timing, bro.
Per-
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing for you. I mean,
Unbelievable.
you were like not there, not responding, and then suddenly there you are. Well, welcome, and we are talking about Splinterlands. We're talking about YGG. I do know there are some heated discussions going on at the moment. I'd love to hear your take about it. Um, the possible increase of um, guild token staking for being a YGG guild. What is your take on that, sir?
Well, me, I
Yes,
think,
you. or,
I
or, or if you don't want to answer, I can answer Jackal. I can ask Jackal as well. His
no,
take.
I want to. I just didn't know who was going first. But what's it called? Yeah, I think it's a good idea, right? But I think for new guilds, I think we should do like a promotional thing, right? Where it's like $500 in tokens for the first season just to get them in, right? And then if they like it, then they'll pay the rest and get the 10,000 tokens.
Sure,
But
and
but
and, and
10,000 off the rip for a new guild, I don't think anyone's gonna do that because that's
sure.
like 3K USD at prices right now.
Um, I think the intended price was at 10 cents, right? So 10 cents times 10,000.
That's only 1K then.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why I made the comment about dollars, right, guys? We have to keep it a dollar amount. You can't make it a coin amount that at some stage in the future that coin may be worth a hell of a lot more, which I do believe is the case, right? And at that stage it will become an astronomical amount, right? And we don't want that to happen. That coin amount does need to fluctuate with its value, right? So we may go back down. In my head, that's how I'm hoping it goes down. Hello, Ruol Fenozi. Welcome to the show. This is Into the Splinterlands, where we talk YGG SPL things and Splinterlands. Any questions from our audience? But Hellraven, I do hear you. It may possibly become a very large amount, right?
So this is where I'm a uh, I do not have a skill set to make this happen or anything like that. But this is where I'd like the idea of a tiered system.
Mm-hmm.
250 gets you into the guild leaders Discord, gets you
Mm-hmm.
into the Discord, and then
It
have
gets
a
your toe
tiered
into the
system.
door.
Then yeah, it will exactly. And then things can be layered that way. We can,
The
if you're
next
going to
level up.
buy in that much, like how hard is it just to have another Discord for another tier or whatever it is? And it gets you into different planning levels and whatever it is for the amount of tokens that you're holding, for the amount of time that you and like an
So
effort that you're putting into the DAO.
so here's my logic, right? So if you take 5,000 tokens and you divide that by 23 members, right? Um, so 5,000 tokens divide by 23 members. Oopsie. Doing math live on air is never a good idea.
217 to more.
217, right? So
More doesn't do math at all. Don't let
yeah,
him lie to you.
it's very bad. It's very bad. We shouldn't do these things live on air. But you're right. So 217 tokens, right? 200. Let's translate that to dollar, or the intended dollar amount, in my opinion, is $21, right? So $20 per member of a guild. Does that seem like an unfair charge or cost for membership?
Nah, that
in
seems pretty solid, but it's hard enough to get people to even pay attention to the Gap program to even get a badge in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you, but it can
We
be
are
like
in a
the next level up, right? So there, there is the basic entry of the 250 tokens. I definitely think it should be like Jackal was saying. So
but I'd speak on the times at the moment as well. We're going through a time in crypto. You could even say the world at the moment where we've just like another level of this technology has been eyes have been open to it around the world. It's had its crash and everything like that. So a lot of people are staying away at the moment as well. Uh,
sure,
if slash when next bull run, lack of a better term, comes around, like I sound like an old man, but it's like I was there at YGG when that last bull market was going, and that Discord was popping off. Like building a guild from 0 to 18, which is like throwing a net in, and you could build guilds out of nowhere because people were throwing themselves at the game, at the
mm,
crypto games in general. Actually,
sure, sure. And that has slowed down tremendously. I hear you. It is no longer the case. I just want to welcome Rogue Pattern sneaking in here. Welcome,
Look who the
sir.
cat dragged in.
bro.
I'm glad that you joined us. You are here,
Go.
or is it just your logo?
No, can you hear me?
I can hear you. There is a little bit of a delay.
You look
Uh,
good tonight, Rogue.
you, you look fine.
This is the still traveling on the road
You're still traveling?
tonight,
Okay, I got it. I got it. Understood.
but
Man, you guys in the
all's
work
well.
shit,
Glad
bro.
to be talking to you guys.
It sounds like you're still on that bender after Splinterfest and you're stuck out in the desert somewhere.
He never made it back.
He's definitely stuck in a desert out somewhere. I do believe somewhere near Orlando. He was visiting Last Dragon very recently.
He took a bunch of
So,
ecstasy, bro, and ended up naked in the desert.
well, okay.
He's running around with an American flag out there right now.
Let's not
Chasing coyotes and stuff.
let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. But we hope you are well, Rogue, even though you are a little bit behind or slow to respond. We do love having you here.
Glad to
So roll.
Great, just great.
Okay. So we have a comment here from the audience. I think we have a serious inflation problem, but not SPS and not DEC cards. Some years ago, Splinterlands prints around 40k cards for every epic, etc. Now the progression is 4k per card.
What are they saying there? Sorry.
I'm not sure. I'm a little bit confused myself. I don't really understand the numbers. Never do math live on air. These numbers are not good. You do need to use a calculator. Make sure that you're adding up correctly with your zeros and your numbers. Otherwise, things don't make sense, right? And we don't want to confuse people. But for me, there's a deflation thing going on with the cards, Rual Fenozi. So I'm not really sure what you mean by the inflation part of things. Are they printing more of the Chaos Legion set than what they did for the Alpha set? Yes, they are. But there are also more players. And there will also be definite use cases for all of these cards, whether they are owned by players or not. Thinking of land, that type of thing, right? Even just being rented. Their use cases, there is enough things out there for them to be used. There's TD stuff, there's land stuff, there's Splinterlands game stuff, right? and all of these things together, it provides enough use cases for these assets. So I'm not really scared in that regard.
The boys are never scared. Never scared.
Well, no,
Can't scare
I
the
wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. There are some things that has scared me about moves that the developers have made. I was a little bit
Never scared.
disappointed
Never scared.
about how they handled Splinterfest, but also I was made hopeful by their reactions, right? So, yeah, that's my take.
What's the goal of Splinterlands is to get to Champions League, and the only way you can do
Sure.
that is through burning the cards and
Sure.
deflating the amount of cards that are in the pile. I don't quite get what Rael's asking there with the inflation problem with the cards. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there could be an inflation problem if we don't get more players and they just keep printing.
Sure. If there's an infinite amount, but with the burning mechanism that they're going to put in place, right? So there will be an uncapped amount of packs released, but only for 9 months. And then after the 9 months is reached, the packs will be burned. Whatever's left will be burned.
It's like an artificial pump. I like it.
So
It's gonna be a fake pump in cards, but it'll be good for us.
What happened at the end of the end of last year when Chaos Legion was being announced and it was 10 times the amount of players at the time playing, and so they did print 10 times the amount of cards in Chaos Legion as well.
Sure.
So,
And we haven't quite sold out, right? So we're a little bit behind, but we're not doing too badly either, right? It's a good chunk of the cards, 2/3, right?
10 million.
10 million or 15?
260,077 packs
Right.
sold. That is a lot of cards.
Sure.
Also, I don't think there's gonna be that much of a card crunch per se when land comes out, because by the time they actually get that shit going, there'll be like 2 or 3 more sets out. So like there'll be so many cards that I don't think we'll have to worry about it for land. Like there's gonna be, I don't think land's coming out for a while, and I think there's gonna be at least 2 sets out before land comes. So we'll have so many options to throw on land. It'll be
That was a
wild.
little bit of spice that
But
what's his name? Cryptomancer added in the town hall that he likes the idea of moving to land next.
who lacks the idea?
Was it Cryptomancer?
Okay. He
He likes the idea.
Yeah, because he got asked by Aggie. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what project would you like to work on next?" kind of thing. He's like, "Oh, I like the idea of on land." And it's like, "Oh, goddamn! I didn't realize how much of a baller he was until this town hall."
Okay.
Like,
All right. Well,
OG dev.
so he wants to work on the land itself. All right. Well, let's go. Why not?
We're still picking people to work on land. I thought we had that going.
Let's go. Yeah,
We're still getting the focus group together, lads. We gotta.
So Ruol says there's
Oh, it's
65
fucking like that.
million Chaos Legion cards, only not counting the reward cards for Chaos Legion, right? So yes, so the reward cards are separate, right? They're their own little special set, sort of. But if you go here, there's a tool, and you guys probably can't see me right now, so because I haven't shared my screen. But let me share my screen. Tab. This one here. Okay, and then you go to printing and distribution, right? And we'll go to Chaos Legion. That's where we are right here. Okay. Total PCX printed. And these numbers are not small, right? They are not small. And there used to be a percentage here. For some or other reason, they've taken away the percentage. Not all of these packs have been opened, right? If we go here to the front, you'll see Chaos Legion opened is sitting at about 48%. So just about 50% of Chaos Legion packs have been opened, and there are still 4.7 million available for purchase, right? So that's 31% still available on the market for purchase right now. So just about 50% is available, meaning this number we're looking at is about 50% printed, right? So for common cards, the number is 865, right? And if we're sitting at 50%, so let's multiply by 2. I'm doing math live on air again. That's amazing. I keep doing it. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I don't know.
The wizard.
It's really, really silly. It's really silly. But here we are. All right. So double the number is 1.7 million. And then you divide that by 400. And the reason you divide it by 400 is because 400 is a max level common copy, right? And that gets you to a number of 4,328. So even though it's a very big number that we seem is like a really big inflated number, there will only be 4,328 max copies. I am almost certain that we have more than 4,000 players. Are you?
Well, we only have like 30 people in Champion. So I mean, who's really combining them to max? Only like 30 people.
Okay, so I hear you. Not everybody pushes them up to max, but
Well, not everyone's gonna do it. Like maybe like 100 people are gonna push. Are you kidding me? No one, like, you don't even have a max summoner in your deck, and we're talking about 4,000 max summoners. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's only like a couple of those. There's a lot of cards, baby. Calm down.
But I mean, isn't the goal for everybody to go up to champion? I mean, is that not your goal? Is that not your goal?
Because that's really not my goal. I mean, not buying cards, maybe renting, but like I've
either renting or owning, whatever you want. I mean, you don't have
like
to.
My bot is going to kick your bot's ass one day.
Would be too much. My bot's gonna kick
Jackal says his bot is
one
going to
day.
kick my ass. Okay, all right. Well, maybe, certainly.
Did Rote?
Yeah. Did you explain to everybody like exactly like the position that you've taken in this game, like that you're going gold foil only?
I'm a gold foil man.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
everyone
like,
knows that. I'm
Damn.
shiny.
yeah, but that context, is
I'll never
important
make it.
on why
So-
your broke ass isn't going to champion. Like you're not.
He's taking the
like-
slow route home.
But why can't you just flip some of those gold foils that you have and then just buy some regular foils to get to champion?
Well, because
he's
I made the
playing-
decision
He's playing
to
the
sell.
niche. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Go
made
ahead.
the decision to sell the regular foils like, I don't know what, like 4 or 5 months ago now, maybe 3 months. I don't know. But I was like, you know what? Because I'm focused for the guild brawls, right? Like, I don't really like ranked battles because I don't like playing bots. So, I mean, why not? Like, I think it's a good play because,
Yeah, I mean,
gold
because he's
foils
field
are needed.
focused.
Bloody oath.
Sure. I mean, it is certainly niche within the brawls in particular, right? There are very few people who do want to play, the gold foil brawls, and if you fill that niche, it's certainly valuable within a guild system, a guild brawl system.
Also, right, I'm not too pressed up for moving up right now is because I think ghost card tournaments are going to be a huge part of the game. I mean, there's got to be. I don't think owning the cards to play at the highest level is really going to be a thing. I mean, maybe for rewards, but like for competition, I don't think that's really going to be a thing. Like in the future.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Woody says. Jackal says, so Woody, I have more than enough summoners to get a max, but I can barely make diamonds, so I haven't made a max level yet. And yeah, my deck is also not capable of really playing in diamond, right? Um, I have a gold level deck, right? I'm not maxed out in Chaos Legion. I hear you. There are some people who just are not there yet. Um, but my intention is still to want to get to diamond, and I'm just doing it in regular foil. I don't have the bucks to do it with gold foils because they are expensive. Legacy, it is definitely the harder path that you are choosing.
Legacy,
Um,
what fray do you play in the brawls?
Oh, just a gold foil, bronze fray.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to avoid the shit out of that right now because I can imagine you have a pretty decent gold deck.
Yeah, I got a
Gold
pretty good
foil.
one. I rent. I've been renting for bros ever since we hit tier 2. So like, I mean, just like the rentals are so cheap. Like when I see like 20 DC, 10 DC, I don't even equate that to money. You see what I'm saying? It's just like
Yeah.
they're so tiny. It's like I feel like renting is pretty solid. Like if you can't get there with your own money, just rent. It's so cheap.
yeah. Okay. Rogue,
Yeah.
nice to have you here and responding. You're much quicker now.
Yeah, sorry, brother. I don't know why. Like I guess my phone on Wi-Fi just doesn't get it. I like. I guess we just gotta be on the computer. So we got
Rogue's
that
drunk
going.
ass dropped it in the toilet too many times. He's
I
sitting on the toilet
mean,
with a beer and a phone, and he's like, "Oh shit! Oh shit! It fell."
screen's all cracked, and like I'm just like, just no, not at all. But no,
Have those thoughts gone
I
through your
think.
head? Do I put my hand in it or not?
Oh, I'm going to head first after that all the time.
Yeah, you go quick.
Staring
Oh
at
You
no!
don't
Oh
if you
no!
don't
Real
if you don't
quick,
think
real
about it
quick.
and go quick, it never happened. Just whoop,
Just
like you
bobbing
know what
for
I mean?
apples.
No! 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 That sounds terrible. That sounds like a terrible idea.
But anyway, yeah, totally not enough cards. Like I have the opposite opinion as Legacy. Like
Okay.
me and my boy don't see eye to eye on this one at
He
all.
doesn't smoke as much as I do. That's probably why.
He's just like, there's plenty to go around, and I'm like, bro, like no.
Yeah, I think there's
And
time to scoop cards. Like I think there's gonna be a couple more sets come out before lead, maybe even 3. Who knows? They pushed it back again. Like somebody breaks a leg over at the company. You know what I mean? Like something could happen.
yeah, I love that. Breaks a
Sure.
leg when all of their work is done with their hands and keyboards. You're like, my broken leg, I can't program.
You know how these young kids are these days. They'll stay home. They'll stay home
Bro.
because of fear of COVID.
Okay.
They stay home to do their job anyway. They're all remote. None of this.
None of this
stops.
makes sense. None of this makes sense.
I love it.
Winland, Hellraven with the Wenland chant. So
One.
let's go.
I'm excited for land. I'm really excited for land because that's gonna bring new gameplay to the game with the spells. Like
I'm
know,
more
it's not-
excited for Rooney, right? Rooney is around the
yeah.
corner. It's happening right now. You know, it's
The next one.
it's here, right? Are we not excited for Rooney?
You gonna go buy
Very.
a VR headset?
A
Land.
VR
land.
headset? Hell no, I'm not buying a VR headset. Why do I need to buy a VR headset?
So I can hang
Rooney
out with my
VR.
Rooney.
Yeah.
So I can have
No,
me
I
and my
just want to
Rooney
play in
sit
game.
down.
I just want to play it in game. I don't really care about the PHP aspect of it. While it's very cool and all that, I just want to play it in game. That's kind
That's
of
fair.
my
That's
jam.
where I'm at.
That's what I want to do. I'm looking forward to my rebirths and maybe finding some resurrects in my other teams to combine with a rebirth. Sounds exciting to me, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing how much stuff is going on right now because I feel like just got back from Splinterfest and I'm like I'm still just like thinking about all the things that are coming. There's always something else every week. Every week something's coming. So yeah, like today we're starting that AR, the augmented reality campaign in Discord, where
Where is that? Because I don't want to miss that. Actually, I do actually want to participate, even though I'm not too good at
Yeah.
riddles and things like that. But I do want to participate.
Yeah, as soon
It's
as they said
supposedly-
riddles, I turned around, bro. Not gonna
Yeah.
get it.
It's too hard. Too hard. Don't want to try. He needs to think. No,
Don't
thank
try
you.
and
Yeah.
confuse my ass.
Be like, I thought I knew the game, but yeah, no, I don't know. So that's launching today. That's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be fun. I think there's
I'll get
definitely
up
gonna
on
be
screen.
people that run through that pretty quick. But
Nerds.
oh, definitely nerds. You know,
He's
especially
got it.
since it's
He's got it up on
lore-based.
screen, but I can't see it. It's so small. All right.
Oh
Thank
shit!
you.
Speaking of screen, yo, watch my video that I put out.
Watch your
Just
video.
a second of it. Yeah.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
gonna
there
do.
we go.
I'm gonna do. Whatchamacallit? I'm gonna do a bunch of shit. I'm
Official
not gonna tell you yet.
announcements. That is the official announcement. Indeed, that is the official announcement. Okay.
Mr. Tank.
So yeah, we got that going on. And so I think there's gonna be, I think that's gonna be entertaining for a day. But then yeah, we're minting next week. The GLG packs just went on sale yesterday.
I bought one. I bought one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't want
one?
to be left out. Yes, sir. I said, you know what? Let me get one.
Okay.
Nice.
He showed up.
Um,
You're
I-
like, I'll take one,
Listen,
please.
listen. I can't get no new crypto on until I go get a damn ID. So I got all this like what is US dollars even for these days?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
They just print it. They just print. Oh, we could just add it
You see,
digitally to a balance sheet. Go
so
fuck yourself. Why
There's
are
an
we paying
inflationary
taxes?
asset.
So, Ruel, that's where you get concerned about inflation, right? You go to your government and their central bank and you say, listen, guys, why do you keep printing so much? Because you're stealing our value. That's where you really need to be concerned about inflation.
Well, I mean, for the next 3 years, I mean, technically SPS is just getting dumped on everybody who buys it. So, like, technically for the next 3 years, don't buy SPS. Just wait.
So they're continuing what
Yeah,
they
I see
did with
that.
the airdrop. Is it the same amount that was dropping during the airdrop, or is it a lesser
No.
amount?
Nah,
it's
but
definitely
they're
lesser
adding all
amount.
this stuff. No, I think it adds up to more now, don't it?
Well,
Because I
let's
think
do
they're
the
trying
math,
to get
right?
rid of it. They're trying to get
Let's-
rid of it, right? So they can decentralize the whole thing.
Let's not mouth off. Let's be accurate and mathematical.
No,
about it,
look,
right?
look, look. we
Let's
don't
use
gotta do all
real
that
numbers.
shit.
Let's use real numbers. Let's not just mouth off.
100%. It is not the same quantity that we were
I
getting.
don't think
in the
so. I think
airdrop.
it's much less. I think it is much
Well,
less.
let's add in guild brawls, right? Let's add in.
Oh,
let's
yeah, no,
let's
you
add
add in
that's
everything.
coming.
There
And
are
it's
many.
not like when you
there
look
are-
at the white paper after the airdrop, like that slope tapers. It's not the same amount that we're getting. God damn it! The price of DEC and SPS keeps tanking. Son of a
Well, I think Bitcoin's got to hit 13K, and then we'll go back up. So we still got a long ways to go. Let's see another
So-
big drop
So
here.
you think it's going to go down a lot?
Oh, I know. Let's
you
calm
know
down.
it's
No-
going to go down a lot.
like
Wow.
not
Not-
financial advice,
You,
but I
you
but I
heard it
know.
here first. You heard it here first. He knows Bitcoin's going down to 13K, right?
Jeez. We're just gonna get like
so-
all the clips in this one. Like all the Mavs are gonna be like, you see, they're talking about the ghost card tournaments decreasing all the value of my real cards, and
It's
there's
going
the
to drop
devil.
Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin's gonna go down to 13K, and we have too many cards. Burn the chaos packs. We're just like,
Oh my God! What have we started? Things are getting hot up in here. Um,
Oh shit.
But no, I am shocked that like I just keep watching these prices like completely tank on these. Like I know vouchers
Well-
were taking a dump, and that was, I don't know, I was fine with that. But then I
Don't
don't
just
know,
feel like
like
trash, eh? But like good trash. Like yeah,
Look, I mean,
your
it's-
free currency that you just get from playing in a game. It's like, yeah, I'll spend.
It's back down to
Trash is
6
like cash.
cents. So it was up almost at 8 cents, right? And it's now back down to 6 cents. I hear you. That is a little bit, why is it going back down again? And DC, same story. it almost touched the 7-8 number.
Mhm.
There's a lot of DEC out there, though.
There is, and for me, that's never really the value one, right? The value one for me is SPS in the long run, and also for me at the same time the
Yeah.
YGG SPL token, right? Because as a DAO, as our organization, that is where our value really lies, our assets, our guild assets, and that's a nice segue for, I think, Jackal. Have you got a presentation ready for us about
Every month.
about our YGG SPL Alliance report for the month? Let's go. This is all you, baby.
Alrighty, so the September Alliance report. So we've got the gap quests in it, the treasury report, alliance numbers, brawling, and the proposals, and a bit of guild leader feedback.
Nice.
There's all our media, which is all available in the Discord and the official the public announcements channel. Alrighty, so we won't go read through it all. Everyone should know the gap program, unless we want to talk through it. But there's the treasury at the end of September 2022. We had where are we? There's a monthly change of a positive 91k and a total of 631k. So it wasn't a bad little month considering the world.
Exactly. This is in a bear market, right? So Bitcoin's going down to 13k. Things are looking really, really bad.
Do you know that, Tamor? Is it going down to 13k? You can't just be throwing out numbers like that.
This is what you said. You said this. You said this, Mister Mister throwing out numbers like that, right?
People get emotional.
People get exactly. Things get heated up in here.
So you can see where the DAO was spending for the month. Our DC, SPS, but then we've gained 4,000 staked SPS. Spent
All
about
those
600
steak dinners you guys
vouchers.
are buying on the DAO is ridiculous. They're all adding up.
Well,
I heard they ate them all. That's all they were eating in Vegas.
it was spent purchasing packs, right? So Chaos Legion packs and Riftwatcher packs, right?
We had 3,000 Riftwatcher packs, and
Yeah, we
there
didn't
was also
purchase any
2
chaos
SPS
packs.
validators.
Yeah.
Well, it was part of a previous purchase, the Chaos Legion,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right. But I mean, it was of 3,000 in total, right? For each, right? So that's 6,000 packs of modern cards for our DAO, right? That's 6,000 times 5, right? So that's 30,000 cards of various levels and value, right? But I mean, that's a huge chunk of cards.
Yeah, so when we do this report this month, or when Jackal does this report, I'm not gonna say we. This man does it all. You're gonna see that all the packs are gonna be gone by this next run, and we're gonna have nothing but CP vouchers, LAN, SPS, and DEC, because that was kind of part of what we decided as a sub DAO was like holding packs was not there's no value added in holding packs. So we definitely had to do a lot of fun shuffling and making sure that we had all the potions that we needed and the HP necessary to get all the packs open. And
which is something I still cannot get my head around.
And yeah, now we're in the process of trying to get them rented, get everything situated there so that they're on the market. But yeah, so we'll see that in the next report, and we'll see kind of how we go from there.
And those cards that we're putting on the market are getting us 153,000 DC per day.
Yeah, and that's
thanks
just
to
Untamed.
Splex and Rank Column. That's it.
Yeah, that's just Untamed. And so we are literally going to add 3,000 Riftwatcher packs and 3,000 Chaos Legion packs to that. So it's definitely not going to. It's not going to put up like on like a card basis, right? Like it's not going to be 1-for-1 with Untamed because Untamed rents so well, but it is going to be a nice boost to
Certainly.
our daily income.
Certainly. So, interesting question from the audience. Ruol wants to know, how can I enter YGG?
There's a whole hazing process. Essentially, we you know, it involves
You
a
ruined it.
paddle and a ceremony with candles,
And a ceremony with candles.
some nice robes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about a
Togas.
6-month pledge process. You know,
So
it's not bad.
there is our Discord, Rahul. All you need to do is join the Discord. Just ignore Rogue. He is absolutely talking nonsense. Look,
They're
there
gonna
are
take your soul.
there are definitely some things that you do need to do.
Why do you say it like that?
I'm not saying it in any special way. I'm laughing at you two going on about all the things that need to happen, souls being taken and that type of thing. I'll have you know that is not the case. But yes, join there and go ask your questions. We will guide you along the way.
Yeah, because we're still. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, the sub DAO, like joining, being an official YGG guild is like being officially a part of the sub DAO, right? And
It's a
so
gosh darn privilege.
it's an
Absolutely.
honor. It's an honor, honestly.
And
but
that's
yeah,
a nice segue to conversation that I would have liked to have, well, that I would like to have here on air, right? Is the discussion about changes of what it would take for a guild to become a member. Rogue and Hell Raven, what is your perspective on the matter?
Oh, thanks, Demore.
And Jackal, of course, as well. I want to hear your perspective as well.
He doesn't care, bro, at all. Did you
but-
hear
but-
that shit? Did
but-
you
Oh,
fucking
man.
hear that
But
shit?
but
I'm
but,
just a PDF to you guys.
but first, I'd like to
You're
hear
just a slideshow.
from Rogue and Hellraven. They are the hot topics. I know they have hot perspectives that I'd like to discuss. So
honestly, it's I don't think I really got a hot perspective on this. It's just really hashing out like the exact numbers. Like I'm definitely of the opinion that the sub DAO itself does offer a valuable proposition to its members. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And so with that, it does have to be protected by some form of barrier of entry, right?
yes,
To where it's not going to be for everybody, and it's going to promote a level of involvement. It's not going to be like a set it and forget it type of membership, right? And so that's essentially kind of where we're at. Like to be in and be official, like there are reports that need to be run, there's involvements that have to happen, and there is a certain level of ownership of you know, the sub DAO that needs to happen as well. But really any of the hot topics is just discussions on exactly what those numbers are,
agreed.
on what should be, you know.
Agreed.
But
And for me, it ties into like a membership fee, right? So is a membership fee of about $20 per person an astronomical amount?
No.
I don't
No.
think so. I think that's a fairly reasonable dollar amount. If we can stick to that dollar amount, and how I got to that dollar amount is if you take the 5,000 token number and you divide that by 23 members, it comes to 217 tokens. And for me, I'm valuing those tokens at 10 cents each, right? Which it was at the time. And that's an amount.
not anymore.
Not anymore. And I hear you. That is not the case. But that's for me why I made the statement about we need to attach this to a dollar amount, and it shouldn't be
Yeah,
a
it's gotta be
a
fixed.
it shouldn't be a fixed token amount. It should be a fixed dollar amount,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No, I think it should be a fixed token
Listen,
amount.
I think. Well, listen,
Okay.
you're gonna
I'm
want
broke.
guilds to be paying
So-
like out the ass to get in when the token goes up.
So when the token goes to the moon, and people need to pay 10,000 moon tokens that are now worth
Yeah.
$100 each,
You're
that's a
crazy.
lot of money, right? That's like millions to start a guild, right?
Yeah, but
That's like
look at the quest system. Look at the Gap program and what the rewards
Well,
of that
yeah,
are going to
it
be,
goes up
and
as
the
the
type of
token
people
goes
that
up.
it
Yeah.
will like magnetically pull towards the DAO
Yeah.
to help out. I don't know what the
No,
terminology
listen,
is, but yeah.
bros. It might have to be a token amount to more, because if you fix it to
Bros.
a dollar amount, you fix it to the dollar amount, when the tokens get paid out for rewards, you're still getting that amount of you know what I mean, like a lot of tokens. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
With
and,
the
and the
dollar
Gap,
amount.
yeah, the Gap program
like,
doesn't. The
understand
Gap
that
program
only
doesn't distribute in dollars, so like, yeah,
So,
it's
yes.
always going to be proportionate.
the Gap program distributes tokens, but only to members, right? So
Yeah.
if a guild isn't a member, they cannot participate in the Gap program and earn tokens, right? So you need to be a member first before you can be a Gap earner, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's the point, right? Like, so let's say we do moon, right? We're like, we're mooning, and
Mhm.
it's like
I like
$5 to get in. Like, if we're still at like $20 per member, and like now all of a sudden the Gap program is like producing thousands of dollars
that
a
value
season.
can be adjusted, right? I'm just saying, right now.
Oh, but that's my thing. I don't want it
let's
to.
let's put the
I
stake
don't
in
want
the
it to be
ground.
adjusted.
Oh,
I'm saying, like,
you want
let's
to make it
fix a number.
50,000 right from the
Oh,
start,
jeez.
and let's go.
So
Oh,
listen, I think if we
I'd say
package it right, like if they were to create, like, I know that one guy has created a tool that you can buy with vouchers and shit for like guilds to keep track of stuff and stuff like that, right? But like if we were to package this thing right, like with maybe like you get a obviously throw the discount of Splex in there, like maybe like some guild tools and shit, like package it
Yeah.
right, I think it'd be a good deal. Like it'd be a good marketing joint, right, if we package it right. But like I think, see, you gotta, like, the whole DAO thing, right, is awesome, but like a lot of people don't give a shit about that. Like they just want to play the game and collect
Because they
assets
don't
and
really
stuff.
understand what it's all about.
100%,
But yes,
100%.
sure, it is
Right,
complex.
but like,
it is
yeah,
complex.
not everyone wants to get that deep, or maybe not
Sure.
right away. So like that's why I
Sure.
think it's a hard sell, like, but like, if people understand, it's easy, but like if they don't, it's a tough sell, I think.
It is. It's like
Because
doing
like
math
it's hard
live on
it's
air.
hard it's hard enough getting people to pay attention to the Gap program and even get badges, like, you know what I mean, like that takes a while because people just don't pay attention right away, and they're like, oh wait, let me pay attention now after like a little bit, you know.
Well, yes, because like the coin's gonna moon. Not financial advice. But
You're getting too
yes,
wild, bro.
I'm getting too wild.
Yo, watch, put up my little video real quick while you ain't doing shit. Check it out.
Check it out.
It's-
What
it's-
is that?
Jeez.
It's just the semifinal battles, bro,
never
and the
mind, I got
final
you.
battles of the thing. I'm
Of the thing?
I'm doing
What thing? What thing?
I'm doing so. Just put it up, bro. Put
Just
it up.
put it up.
Don't
Just
don't
do
ask
it.
questions.
Just
Trust me.
Do
Believe.
it. Oh my God. Just do it. Just do it.
It's like
Alright.
literally the last thing that probably should happen, but like I know the link right now, so like I know
No,
this
it's
one's
fine.
fine. But
It's fine.
he's gonna
Wait,
get
what are you
us
trying
one
to
time.
say? What are you trying?
Is
I don't
you-
do that shit.
Is
What?
there
You're gonna get
music?
us one time with this.
Is
That's
there music?
Yeah, just a little. It's very low, I think.
That's
I put
very
it
low.
low on purpose. I hope it should be low.
Okay.
Who is Cockadoodle Doo? What
That
is
is
going on
Jackal.
there?
It is
Jackal.
Jackal.
The guild
Yeah,
leaders.
Demore lets
roosters.
Jackal change his name, but I can't change mine. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm feeling some type of way, actually. Like it's a little biased.
You were the one who
What?
inspired me to change my name. The man of many.
You've started a rebellion. Hellraven, and this is
Well, thank
is-
gosh, because we
this
needed
is-
one because it's getting too tyrannical in here. Like-
right. So, like, just call yourselves whatever you want, Mr. Mystery Man, or Legacy
It's a
today.
mystery, man.
Tomorrow
That's
I'll
my
be
porn
Hellraven.
name, lads. Look it up.
Next time I'll be
It's a
Peanuts.
mystery, man.
Next time I'll be Mr. Long. Next time I'll be Mr. Short. I don't know, whatever whatever floats your boat.
Ah, bro, you're Mr. Shine, dog.
Mr. Shine, Mr. Shiny, Mr. Shiny. We can come up with all these wonderful nicknames, but yeah, it comes down to the same point. What was the point?
Yeah, I was
Playing
gonna
my
ask the same
video.
question.
I was running the video. I was
Video,
looking at
right.
the screen and I'm like, what does Cockadoodle do?
Make
Never
it
mind.
big, bro. Make it huge. Look at all that screen we got up here.
So,
This man and his video.
so like this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Just
go.
look
let's
at the
go.
thumbnail. Look at the slide, bro. Solid.
Bloody
Queen
oath.
Sylvia
Doing it.
versus Super
Look
Cow.
at emojis.
Okay.
It's just a recap of the silver and then the bronze. I have a bronze league video of the weekend challenges that we do. Like, so if
Oh,
people don't want to
nice.
watch the whole thing, they're just the
Nice.
semifinal battles and the final.
Just watch
It's
the
unreal.
finals. This is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And I'm also doing well, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to give anything away. It's a big surprise.
Drop the alpha. Get some hot legs going.
No.
So
I'm gonna be a
Kelly,
gosh darn TV station
You're gonna be a TV
of
station.
just battles, bro. Just battles.
Yeah.
Battle stations.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's go, Mr. Battle Stations.
So where's this coming from? The semi-finals.
Semifinals
This is,
of the
YTG.
weekend challenge.
Yeah.
The silver challenge, I believe, is this one, and then the next one will be the bronze challenge. Do you do both? Or
Yeah, well,
only-
the bronze is in a different video. This because I didn't want to make them too long. It's like a
Right.
10-minute video. This
Okay,
is- yeah,
okay. So this is only the silver.
yeah.
Perfect.
I didn't want to speed it up too much either because I wanted to actually see the battles because I'm gonna be like doing like high level players like of each tournament and stuff. Like
Sure.
I just so like what I mean, like because honestly, dude, I've been getting better just doing the videos. I was like, damn, good play, bro.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you could just probably run this in the background. Pretty cool.
Bloody oath. Oh, it's...
Okay.
oh, the Narissa. I love that card. That Narissa Trid one. The artwork. Her biceps. Mm-mm.
She's strong. She's a strong card as well. But I do
Yeah.
like the new Kai, the Necromancer.
Yeah.
Rune Monster Kai. Much better. It's that life leech is pretty awesome. From the Rift Watcher set, right?
Yeah. Does the queen get away with this one?
I can't tell you. It'll ruin the video.
Oh, to ruin the video, right? So it's Earth versus Death Squad here.
I mean,
Grunt
yeah, I
goes
guess.
down.
Was there a giant killer on one of these
Well,
that kind of pulled that grunt down?
the new Rift Watcher card, the Kabbalist, has Giant Killer. Yes.
Ah, that's what it was. All right. Because, yeah, I mean,
So-
that was...
Look at the art though on the Rift Watcher compared to the Chaos Legion, like the Dampier and the like. It's just
Mhm.
next level, dude. It's like almost damn near 3D.
They
like-
they look awesome. They look awesome. They're
One
getting better.
splinter chest. One splinter chest.
Winland. Let's go.
Yeah.
Winland. Right.
Did the GLS pack pre-sale finish? Did they sell out yet?
No.
No.
No, I think... I don't know. Like, everyone's going to be patient on that one. Because I don't think there's a rush. There's nothing...
Nothing's sold out. Nothing is sold out. There's still available.
Yeah, and we're a ways away from, like, the... we're a ways away from the GLX airdrop still. So...
I hope they don't sell like any packs, and that pushes them to go do new marketing to other players.
Well, I mean, they already sold 200,000, so a little
It's
bit
a
away
start.
from zero.
It's a start, but it's only a start, right? It's not
Hey,
not really.
and-
not 10
And for
million
somebody
Chaos
that
Legion
wanted
packs.
0 packs sold, why'd you go buy one? Legacy.
Well, because I didn't want to get left out, bro.
See, yeah, this is you.
It's a trade-off. You have to trade off sometimes.
So I participated in the group buy that YGG recently did, and I got 15
Yeah.
TD packs for free. So that was pretty
Mhm.
awesome. I say thank you
Oh,
for that.
nice.
Yeah, I also participated in that, and that was actually really cool. It was great. Was able to use fiat and got into what was it 100? Yeah, I got 100 packs, and got the 20 bonus packs, and then like 8 chaos packs too came with that
Nice.
because of the discount from Splinterfest that they announced.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got 8 booster packs with all the potions to open those, and then 120 GLG packs, which are gonna, like, anybody that wants the GLX token, I think concluded that pre-sale window 1 is like the best opportunity to get the GLX tokens, because if it sells out, that's 15 GLX per pack over the first initial wave of 7.5 million, and
Yeah,
then
6 months, right?
no, I don't even think it's 6 months. Maybe it is.
Yeah, because I
6 months.
think Tails was like, hold the packs because it's 6 months for 15, and then SPS is like something for 12 months.
Yeah, because I mean, basically all we gotta do is stake the packs, and then you're gonna get a more GLX like per dollar spent than you will staking SPS. And so that was kind of essentially what pushed me over to get involved in GLG early. Was I do want to have a certain amount of GLX while this project is in launch, right? Not because I'm like all in on the project, but I just know what happens in some of these startups. And there's going to be a moment where, huh?
What's your reasoning? Is it purely because I guess it got the Splinterland teams behind it, or
Yeah, it's got the Splinterland team behind it, but then conceptually, they are doing, they are dabbling in a market that does have a huge following, right? Fantasy sports in general, like, the gameplay is one thing, but really the whole fantasy aspect is in my opinion what's probably going to launch GLS as a platform. Is if they can figure out how to do something like a DraftKings daily, like, live thing for whatever sport league that they have with the NFTs, I think that's going to be absolutely huge.
Yeah, and that if they can nail one sport, that transfers over to other sports bloody easily as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. So I mean, in reading about the game and everything, there's going to be like a couple different ways to play it with your NFTs, and specifically
what kind of game
the
is it?
one.
Is it a sports simulator or card game?
I
haven't looked much into it.
It's a playable joint. Like, you get 5 cards, bro. You put them on the field, and then you get a little soccer ball, and the moves you make on the field, like with the cards, to decide what happens. And like, it's a turn-based joint.
Yep.
Yep. No, it's gonna be good. But then outside of that, having the fantasy aspect is.
I want the token, bro, because the platform is gonna be monstrous. Like, I don't know if they could
It
get
could be.
certain, because I know NBA just did with So Rare, like they just launched their NBA joint, right? And then I know they already have a lot of the soccer leagues, like 60 plus or some shit. So like, I don't. They also have football, I think, or so they have one other sport. But so like, I don't know if they can crossbreed, so to speak. Like, I don't know if like they have some certain deals where, like, oh, you can't build with another platform because we have the player rights over here. Like, I'm not sure, but
Well, if you're
We can
linking it
definitely get
to like physical,
some
like
sports.
physical world business and stuff like that, they'd be making all their like contracts and everything like that. But nothing ever stops anything from digitally happening when you just link in with another project or something.
Woody
Yep.
says, I'm getting 60 SPS per day for 500 TD packs at the moment. Not too bad.
Yeah, the TD packs. I don't think that was anything that I was super for, because there was no direct utility for those. I mean, that adding of the SPS DeFi utility to it like was a late add. And man, I don't know. Like, also, yeah, I guess
Another
at
card sync.
500, at 500, you get beta
60.
access, right?
60
I think that
FPS.
was the threshold for beta access.
Okay.
So in my mind, that was like the only, like, if you're gonna buy TD, the only reason was to get 500 for the beta access. Any other amount probably was like a suboptimal buy.
Suboptimal noobs.
Unless you just like tower defense, bro.
Don't be suboptimal.
You
Buy your
suboptimal piece of poop.
How dare you?
You're just not smart, bro. You suboptimal piece of shit.
Spend more money. You heard it here
Ah.
first.
Suboptimal plays, man. I can't take it. Too many
Really suboptimal
suboptimal plays.
It's my favorite word.
It works. It works. It works well.
I'll tell you what, Legacy, that was a above suboptimal video.
But
Hey, thanks, man.
That
is
was
it Legacy
brilliant.
or is it Peanut or is it Hellraven?
Hellraven.
Well, I mean,
Or-
I go by Peanut, but like Demore changes my name whenever he feels like it. So I mean, it could be anything.
It could be anything at this stage. I don't change it. It displays here above your camera. That-
Sure it does.
You I'm serious. It does. He thinks I'm joking.
Okay. Look at that, it's beautiful. Tower defense, mate. I bought 8 of them packs just because I was like, you know what? What if I get a tower, bro? Let me play.
Suboptimal
Suboptimal buy.
Suboptimal
Suboptimal buy.
purchases. No bonuses. No nothing.
Nothing.
Just
No.
pissed away $40 for nothing.
So Woody says, I agree. I bought them before the proposal was even put in. So any SPS is a bonus for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called a power move. You're doing anything before that knowledge, power move, baby.
And then the rest
Power
FOMO
move.
in after the fact. You see, that's what happens. That's what happens. Although not too many people have FOMO'd in this case.
No, I think Hive Engine price is like $244 or something for these packs right now.
Hmm.
On
Damn, they're
the
that
site.
low.
So
yeah.
they're pretty low. They're pretty low.
See, that's another thing though. The GLX packs, they like go up in tiers, bro. They're gonna be like what, $12 in 2 tiers or some shit like that.
Mm.
$12.50.
Yeah, we'll
They
find
go
out
up in-
how that goes.
No, I think it's already out. Bulldog put a video on it. I
No.
think that
No, I know. I'm saying we'll see how well that sells. When they announced that model, like the first thing, like when I was like, yeah, at the very end, it's gonna be like $25 a pack, and I'm like, brr, holy
$25 a
crap!
pack. That's a lot.
Yeah, I was like, who's gonna buy that? Like,
well,
at
that's
the
gonna
end
take
of-
extra long because people are gonna buy them just to hold to resale when they get to the higher tiers. So like $25 a pack, we won't see that probably for like ever, dude, because they'll be on the Hive market for like nothing. Because if you're getting them for $5 now, bro, like I mean, that's the type of shit I don't think that should be done. Like it's just really like rewarding people who got. I mean, I guess it's not out yet, so I guess it's fair because that's just like, you don't need to be doing that, you know.
Yeah, we'll find out. Their distribution model is very interesting, and we'll just see if the player base supports something like that. Like if they tried to do that in Splinterlands, I would be super disappointed. Like
Rogue would have a
that would be
cardboard sign and his shirt off in front of Splinterlands headquarters screaming.
No, I would.
Protesting and shit.
protest.
fucking body paint, face paint, everything. This
The
is
F-bomb, the
Wearing
F-bombs.
a bloody bear skin,
Let's
American
let's
flag.
keep,
My attack.
I saw you on that
My
news
attacks.
show, actually.
let's keep the F-bombs to F-bombs to a minimum, please.
my bad. I'm practicing.
Yeah.
That, not gonna lie, dude. I was practicing because I was trying to talk, and I was like, wow.
He was
But
standing in
he
front
He
of
got
the
excited.
mirror.
He got excited. I know. And then the F-bombs come. The F-bombs drop.
He's like
Just
in front of the
rev our
mirror.
engines up too much more.
That
Just get me going.
Fire trucks.
thing's fired. He gets so excited. But that's
That's
good. Showing some passion is a good thing. And I do understand your passion, Hallraven. Thank you.
You don't understand me.
I
You
don't
never did.
Oh no. Okay. All right. I don't understand him. Okay. All right. What
You
can
don't
I
even
do?
know my name.
I don't even know your name. Well, that's true. I don't really know your name. I know your
Change it.
Well, he's changing it now, right? So
What's my name?
like I said, mystery man, the man of many names.
Check out Woody's comment. Haha,
Is-
Hellraven. You
is
need an
it-
after-hours show. Love your
is-
enthusiasm.
Thanks, man.
Is it Sauron? Is it the Eye? Is it Adar? Or is it ever hungry skull?
Yeah. This man is ever hungry. He's always. He's just like,
I like to
hey,
eat.
I'm gonna get a bite to eat real quick. And an hour later, he's like, all right, I'm back.
I'm ready now. I'm ready now.
Well, listen.
Bro.
It's a myth. It's a myth that people who smoke, like, eat a lot and get fat. Like people who really smoke a
Well,
lot.
Whoa,
right?
whoa.
No,
Everybody
no.
knows they don't
You-
get
you
fat.
only-
They eat a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's
They don't
because
get
we
fat.
only eat like we only eat like once or twice a day. Like we'll just eat super heavy, like
Oh,
once
Yeah,
or
you
twice.
guys are
You see
the
what I'm saying?
founders.
You eat
Yeah.
the smoke
And
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the hold on? What's
or
the
the
word?
vapor.
Intermediate fasting. Is that what it's called? Or intermittent
thing.
fasting.
Sure,
Yeah.
I guess so.
sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Big old potheads were the
Because we know
were the-
after we eat, we're gonna take a nap. So
Oh,
we
a
just
long
eat
nap.
a bunch
A
and
very
then
long
yeah,
nap,
we
like
and
more than
we
a
take
day.
a nap. No, I mean, it's sometimes
Are you guys going to let me finish my very serious report?
Go.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's go. Very serious report. Let's go.
Oh,
Interruption.
right.
No, there's just
Yeah, how many
there's
kills?
just like one key point I wanted to just highlight. The YGG, our new naming convention. You got to have the YGG in your guild name going forward from here. So if you have Yield Guild Games, or any other variation that is not YGG, you're
I
not going
fought
to be.
hard for the Yield Guild. I fought
Oh,
hard
that's
for that.
great.
Sorry guys, we've lost.
Yeah, we did.
I had to change too, eh?
Yeah. Well,
Killed me.
sadly, YGG is better, more short, and
Yeah, it's nice and
It makes it so
compact.
much easier.
and fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah, after it was done like it did, it
looked-
looked
yeah.
really nice.
yeah. That's true.
It does
It
look
looks
neat.
great.
It does look neat.
And yeah, well that's a big point. I can keep scrolling through if we've got time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Big
All right,
important
so-
report. Big important.
There we go.
report.
So we got
Focus.
so this report is from the guild leaders. They're the ones filling this out, and I don't know. It's the best way we can figure this out. It's not a bot just filling stuff out for us. So we've got 327 alliance members, 131 of them YGG badge members now. I
So,
don't quite understand why there's been a dip from last month.
They can't be traded. The
Unless-
badges can't be
That
traded.
doesn't make
Like,
sense.
I
Did
think
members
they can be
leave?
burnt. These people might be burning their badge.
They burned their badges, right?
Wait,
All
you can
right,
do that?
more protests.
Let's not burn.
So,
Let's not burn our badges, okay?
Let's not burn our bed. There's another way, lads. There's another way.
Yeah, let's find another way. Don't burn them. Don't burn them.
And then we got the brawl efforts. So the brawls entered overall. So we have the 327 members,
Mhm.
96% of that are actively participating in Brawl. So 313
Pretty damn
members. So
awesome. That's pretty
yeah,
awesome.
isn't it? And then the average fill rate 90%, and our overall rank is 4th, but that's a bit of a, because we've got all the different guilds and different tiers and stuff. So
Sure.
that's just a little nicety.
It's an
But
average. It's an average number, but it's great.
yeah,
I mean, 4th overall average is pretty damn high. That's a pretty
bloody oath.
good, decent score. Okay.
So
Next.
the proposals, so we got 3 Discord straw polls through on asset allocation percentages, refinement to a qualified guild, refinement to what is a qualified guild, and we introduced 2 new snapshot authors, being Crimpton and AJPL Antonine.
Okay.
6 snapshots went through. SPS governance proposal on the split ranked battle reward pools by league, YGG SPL subDAO reinvestment guidelines, and the SPS DAO vote, Rift Watchers pre-sale proposals 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm.
So that's a pretty busy month. Like that's getting some decisions through.
Sure. Certainly. For those interested.
That's it. And then the guild leaders feedback. So just a couple of things that we go
Sounds
through with
interesting.
fixes, improves, sustains, just general comments of how we're operating as a DAO from a guild leader's perspective, at least.
Let's dig in.
Yeah. So this is what has been suggested. Things that we're doing well, but how little things to tweak.
Mm-hmm.
So someone has suggested a weekly email newsletter highlighting any deadlines / due dates or important info.
Okay.
And on this as well, anybody can start this kind of stuff. If you need any help or anything like that, hit someone up in the Discord. We've got a whole content creation committee set up to help out with these processes. More announcements on how to stay safe in the DAO. Properly define committee members and give them the authority. Yeah, watch out for Dragon. Get the authority to act based on that role for their respective committee, and YGG SPL Discord security and keeping it all up to date.
Don't talk to anyone in the Discord. Stay your distance. Don't accept direct messages. Don't click on any links, and you should be fine in our Discord.
Yeah, look,
Stay safe, my friends.
That goes for anywhere in the crypto world, guys. So do keep your stuff safe. Don't click on things that you don't know. Don't talk to strangers that you don't know that are promising you 5 Bitcoin for giving you for you sending them 100 Bitcoin. It doesn't work that way. Okay.
Keep your messages short, because most of our members can't read.
that too. When you start speaking to a Nigerian king, you need to go start getting worried about his funeral and his grandmother, and long story about some death somewhere and some bank. I don't know how it goes, but in general, it's some Nigerian king somewhere.
I just stay away from any Dragon members.
Right. Dragons do have fire breath and they can eat you, so do be careful.
I don't. So, do any of you guys have any fixes on how you guys are seeing the last month of progress?
I mean, really, we just have to work on branding Lorcas's mustache. Like, we need to get that out there.
Well, I mean,
that should be our brand.
I imagine something like a black T-shirt with an orange dash, like the YGG orange, and maybe we can mix in the purple there somewhere. Maybe we can do like a weird beard effect, right? So that half the stash is in the orange and the other half is in the purple.
Yes.
So we do like a weird beard type
little
scenario.
Easter egg. We can put
at
on
least
the
Tamora's
Chaos Dragon
trying
in our symbol, in our logo. Give us a little mustache.
Exactly. And only those in the know will know what the shirt is about. It's the Lorcas'
What
stash.
they need to know.
Yeah.
But those in the know are in the know, and then you can.
Like,
know.
we're wasting an opportunity if we don't Lorcas's mustache.
Agreed. Certainly. I mean, it's like your name as well, Hellraven. or Legacy or Peanut or just squares that I can't read.
I'll come in with a new one next time.
Oh, new one next time. All right, all right. I was hoping for something exciting this time round, but
No, you
we
no,
are
you gotta wait.
disappointed. We are disappointed. He's going to keep us in suspense.
That'll be
he's
the
got
highlight of the show.
the
Which
highlight
name
of the
I
show
choose.
next
Yeah.
time will be what will it be next time? Cockadoodle Doo or Legacy?
If you guess, you should give away a pack to more.
If I guessed it right, if I guessed it right,
That'll be our game on the show.
I should give away a pack. How does that work? If I get it right, I give away the pack. That sounds like a punishment to me. Why do I need to give away my packs?
It's like a
No, I
extra
think he's
celebration.
He's saying that like people in the audience can guess,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
give them a pack if they're
Then
right.
you give them a pack, yeah. Since you're the host, you're the big host. You know what I mean? This is
I'm
why I
the
don't host
big
shows
host.
because I'm not doing giveaways.
Oh, you don't want to give away packs? Okay. I don't give away packs either. I don't give away packs
I
either.
don't mind giving away Jamal's packs.
No, I don't like giving away my packs, man. My packs are for opening and for using.
And smoking.
And for playing. No. We don't smoke. We don't smoke the Chaos Legion packs. We don't smoke the Chaos Legion packs.
Oh,
We just turn the
God.
cards into
Smoking
nothing.
is
Transitioning into burning. Oh, yes.
No, let's not burn. Let's not burn anything. I don't like the burning. I don't like the
Do
burning.
not burn the
Do not
packs.
burn the cards. That is a bad financial move. Don't
Please.
Or
For the
your
love of
YGG
God.
badges.
Yeah, or your badges.
We're losing members.
So
Yeah,
How do
the
we
next
lose
one,
like-
members? How?
In protest of YGG, like just burning badges.
Just burn my badge. There we go. Don't burn your badge. Come talk to us. We are here for you. Even though we seem like we are talking about all kinds of strange things, we do value your opinion. Don't burn your badge. Come talk to us first.
Hashtag don't burn your badge. It's gonna trend on Twitter and people are gonna think it's like something to do with the police or some shit. Like
Right,
I want to say F the police here, right? So F bomb,
Hey.
F bomb.
Hey.
what's the
What?
F-bomb?
Watch the F word.
I didn't say. I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I just said
that's
F.
come on, man, that's disgusting.
You
Let's not calling the kettle calling the pot something or other, right?
That'd be black.
Black, yes,
Black.
That's the one I'm looking for, right? Very, very appropriate. Okay, improvements. What can we improve?
All right, so clearer announcements of deadlines and forms to fill out.
We have
Security of
deadlines?
channels again.
We have deadlines, really?
Some
Yeah, at the end
people
of the
do.
I
month.
think guild leaders do.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. We just get to sit back and just like do whatever tomorrow.
Yeah.
Enjoy
I
the
don't-
gap.
What deadlines are you talking about? Like, there's nothing I need to do.
The security of channels. All right.
Security
I am
important.
PSA: Stay away from dragons.
Don't talk to Nigerian princes.
Don't poke the dragons.
Don't-
Be careful who you DM. It may be dangerous.
I am new and don't know how things work yet, but I don't have any gold league brawlers and
Sounds like you.
gold foil brawlers.
Let's give them a chance.
And we still got second and third in our last two brawls, despite having around 20 less battles than the top guilds. My suggestion is if another YGG guild has these members and are just rotating brawls, they could come to my guild and be in every brawl. And same for the other guilds. So it lets everybody be in every brawl with no rotating. I don't even know if this is possible, but it would help me out a lot.
Well, who's the guild? Who's the guild? Let's.
I can find out.
I'm not sure, but yeah, let's dig
Yeah, I
into
think
that.
this was a
Right.
proposal that like really essentially if you're in a YGG qualified, like if we got to a level of organization where we could bounce between guilds, which we're probably going to have to, because at the end of the day, we're going to have a certain amount of people probably in tier 3, right? Or in tier 4. And we probably need our best players doing that, right? So we might have to break rank on what is, the traditional structure that we have to make sure that we are fully optimizing each guild for
It's
SPS production.
it's certainly
Because
interesting.
really, nobody should be sitting on the bench. That's essentially where this driver comes from. Like if we
Sure,
have
and I agree.
YGG, if we have guilds that aren't filling all their frays,
Somebody
then
should be brought in to fill the fray, right?
exactly.
Even if you can get just one win on the board, I do
That's
believe
kind
if you get 0 wins on the board, then you don't count. But if you do get 1 win on the board, you do count towards that crown and SPS earnings, right? Ultimately,
That's kind of how like we're doing it, bro. Like we're not no like once SPS rewards come out, no like we're just gonna have enough people in each of our guilds to play every brawl. Like no one's gonna have to sit because no one's gonna want like you're gonna have 30 members and you only gonna have like 18 frays or something. 12 other people are gonna want to, they're not gonna
we
want to miss out on SPS
we
for 5
rotate
days.
we rotate our players to make it as fair as possible. But yeah, it is difficulty, right? I mean, we've got the max, so we're sitting at 30 players with 18 frays.
How would you
So-
feel rotating into like another guild? That a guild leader is brought into the alliance, or
So
would
this
it be
is-
a better, or would a solution be making some actual YGG SPL official guilds?
No, I can just see us rotating amongst the guilds that are already officially
Yeah.
YGG guilds,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I think that's great. Go. Let's use our members as efficiently as possible to generate the most amount of benefit for the guild and for the players ultimately as well, right?
But it is going to ask a lot more activity outside of actually playing the game of our members.
Sure.
But then I suppose that's where the GAP program comes in. Like we've got these things that you are earning tokens for your input into the community, input into the game.
Yes, exactly.
So well, let's get this started.
Next, too slow to act on proposal voting. Need to be more agile in getting this put to a DAO vote. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's a hard one because we're a DAO that's reactionary to
Yes.
a game. So we only hear things when they release things as well.
Sure. We don't have, knowledge upfront about things happening. We
Yeah.
hear at the same time as everybody else.
And then it goes on to who's online and who can write it up and everything like that as well. Yeah, so appreciate that one. And then improved communication in the YGG SPL Discord community.
So,
Can't
guys,
be done, bro. Our communication is top notch. Top of the line communication over here. I don't know what that is, but let's move on. Thank you.
well, okay, sweet and short. But I mean, that's partly also the reason why we created
I'm just
this,
fucking around, dude.
this Into the Splinterlands, right? It was for a place for our YGL SPL community to come and speak and voice their questions, voice their concerns, ask questions about YGG, things they don't know, things they don't understand,
Hey, look at Woody, bro. Smart man. That's what we're doing over here in YGG Legacy and Heritage. Yep.
Sure, why not just have only the same amount of members as there are frays in each guild? Sure, all right. So that means we'll be spread a lot wider, right? So maybe we'll need to even create some more guilds in order to, spread out enough. But understand
Takes a while to get them up.
that each of those guilds, exactly, they require a large amount of DEC to be synced into them before they become efficient, right? So yeah, you got to keep that in mind as well. you can't like infinitely expand guild wise. It will be very costly to do so, at least at the higher levels, right? But I hear you. You know, I think everybody does want to participate in the brawls. I certainly don't want to sit out. I would like to participate each and every time I can. I don't want to sit out. And I think there are many other people that feel the same, right? Or is that not the case, Raven?
No, that's the case. I mean, that's got to be the case, especially when SBS comes to brawls. I mean,
Well,
I think brawls are gonna be like really, really competitive when that happens because people are just gonna be renting out the ass to try and get
oh, you mean they're
this
not
SBS.
competitive right now?
Well, they are, like they are, but
Yeah.
like people are gonna be really, really renting, to get this SPS,
That's
especially in,
already my experience, right? I'm experiencing difficulties in winning
Well, because
brawls, right?
you're
It's,
playing in
you're in
tier 3.
yeah,
yeah. So, well, no, not yet, not yet.
Yours.
We're
not
in.
yet.
Oh, sorry, we are 3-star. We are 3-star, right? Yeah, we are
Yeah.
3-star. So we're aiming for the 4-star. That's where we're trying to get to. We're not there yet. A couple of months away, but working on it.
I think we're gonna focus straight on the arena, Rogue. How about that? Is that what we're
Well,
doing?
yeah, I mean we have
I mean, we're
the
there.
crown.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
we have
put
the
the
crown,
DC
so we're
in
gonna
today.
be. Nah, we don't need to do that yet. I mean, you can. DEC prices are great, so like.
Yeah, it's so low, bro. I'm just gonna buy them.
But
Not a bad idea. That's what we're hitting.
yeah, so we'll be in tier 3 as soon as like we're staying in tier 2 until they
No,
release SPS.
come join us. Come
No,
join
no,
us.
No,
Come,
not in the
come,
middle. Not in the
come.
middle.
We're
of
talking
the
about
gap.
win rates here. We're talking about win rates.
Exactly. Come join us. Come join us.
Oh,
We
screw
can,
this
we
guy.
can,
This
we can get
guy, he's trying to, he's trying to be better.
yeah.
You guys are
Hey,
the
these are
reason
these-
our
He's a
rank
dragon.
average is so
He's-
low.
Yeah,
Look at
he's
that
a dragon.
bullshit, man. If it wasn't for the dragons, would be one.
Dragons breathe fire. Dragons breathe fire.
isn't Brawlers still doing tier 2 brawls right now? Or no, tier 3?
No, they're tier 3. They're tier 3. They're with us.
There's
Um,
only
so-
like 30 up there.
There's 30 guilds currently in the 3-star. Yes.
That's
So,
awesome.
so not many, but we need more. We need more, targets. Some like deer to hunt and stuff like that.
Jeez.
I think-
Yeah.
I actually think, I mean, if we,
Come join
I think we
us.
got a really good shot at beating you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I think nowadays-
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We've done a lot since the last time we fought. So
Come.
yeah,
Come. Join us.
we'll be
'Cause,
there.
I mean,
you
might-
We'll
you
be
might-
there.
On
You
the
might got
dark
some big
side.
wallets over there, but we got some shooters. We got some shooters.
Cannot be argued. Cannot be denied. You guys do have some strong players. I know. Yeah. Look, I'm excited for when there's more guilds, because I do think it will make things easier for us. There will be more guilds to fill up groups, right? And once you reach that stage, it does become easier. There are some easier targets, and there will always be more harder targets or more difficult opponents, right? But the spread is nice and even, right? Woody says our guild could make another guild and split in half. All the members of both guilds do a decent once-off payment of DC donations to the new guild to get it started. If they don't want to contribute, then they can't join brawls. Sure.
Yeah.
He's cutthroat.
Well, look, I mean, we kind of do have a second guild going already. The Dragoons is the Dragon's second guild. It is not filled up yet. There is some spaces there. So certainly some of our members could consider moving over to that guild to participate in those brawls, right? It is certainly an option, Woody. Keep that in mind. Just speak to Lorcas if you want to feel you want to join the Dragoons.
They're dragon killers.
The
your,
Dragon
your
Killers.
underling guild is a dragon killing machine.
Ah, right.
You guys not see the problem with your law? your guild
Um,
lore that's
You
going on.
guys not see
Like
the
when we write
problem
these
with your
books,
lore?
like you guys are going to be destroyed by yourselves.
it seems that way. It seems that way. So, the Dragon Balls, the Dragon Ball Zs. Sure, maybe that's a different name that we should use.
The dragon's balls, but
Last Dragon's Balls. I like it. I like it.
Ew.
Why not? Why not? We're going deep.
This guy. This guy. What a choice of words, man.
I'm just reading what they're saying in the chat. It's not me saying it.
Sure.
Let me jump on the chat then.
Let me jump on this chat.
Got Ron Burgundy running the show here. You guys know he just reads the chat. Like,
Are you talking about Joe Biden?
You put in the chat.
Exactly. Don't do that. Oh man, so funny.
Should we finish this on the sustains, the good points?
I think let's do that. Let's
And
do
what we
that.
should
Sustained.
continue doing?
What
All
are
right.
we doing right? What are we doing right?
So the YouTube streams and YGG SPL communications.
Oh, they like our streams. Really, they like our streams. Oh, we love you as well, guys. We love you as well. They really, really like us, even though we act like Ron Burgundy sometimes. Okay, let's go.
Well, if that made you hard, just wait till these next points. Regular YGG streams to promote YGG SPL.
Well, there we go.
Yay!
There we go. More SPL talk. We like that.
Yeah.
We like that.
Rate of organic growth, media content, committee discussions, and snapshots.
Okay.
Too new to know or understand this yet? LOL.
Great point. We'll pull up on that.
So come watch more of our YGG content on YouTube, and then you will know more.
Well, I might have to fix up the Discord channel then. That's quite a good one. I'll fix up the pinned comments in the guild leaders channel for that one. So forward thinking towards longer term DAO goals. Polls as well as allocations of assets. Keep up the great work on this.
Nice.
Sustain brawlers growth. Sustain growth and move away from free to play status.
Okay. Okay.
So overall, not a bad month.
Questions? Any questions from the audience? Thank you, Jackal. That was an awesome, very important presentation. Very focus. Okay. All right. That was great, though. Pretty damn awesome. Thank you for sharing, Jackal. And it's great to hear from our members, right? And guild leaders. Max Mucker in the audience. I'm quite late. Yeah, well, sometimes
you gotta sit out next brawl, bro. I'm sorry, you can't be late to our show.
Don't you dare listen to the recording.
New rules.
Terrible.
So I forgive you, Max Mucker. I forgive you. Don't worry, it's not so bad. You can always
Clearly,
catch
his guild leader doesn't.
the...
Put him on the
Clearly.
whipping pole.
We do this show once a week, man. I expect everyone to be here and be here promptly.
Yeah, at least the 20 of you need to watch the show. You have to watch the show. You're not allowed to not be there.
Everyone in Legacy is mandated to watch my shows. Everyone watch my shows.
Max, you've just lost your brawl fray. You're out of the brawls.
No.
You're
Okay.
gonna support me on my adventures.
Yes, exactly that.
We're not-
More of
We're
that.
not
More
his
of that.
tyranny, I swear.
More
We're
of
not
that. Yes. So YGG are going cutthroat from here on out. Indeed. Things are getting hot in here.
Woody
how
does
many
not speak for us all.
how many like what's that word? Unique guild owners are there? Like, because I know Brawlers has got like 32, Dragons
Huh?
have 2, like guilds, right? Like, so how many like guild leaders are there? Like, how many separate people are there, right? Because I know,
Yeah.
you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet.
Are we talking about guild members or are we talking about guilds? Because
Yeah,
it's
like guilds as a whole. Like, I know Brawlers got like 9 of them, right? So like that's like one, like one entity, right? You see what I'm saying? And like
so
Dragons got
the
like 2. So
brawlers
like
is one, so that they have 9 guilds, but they are all the brawlers, right?
yeah,
Okay.
so like how many different like
I
do
don't
you
know.
have?
I've never really counted up in that way. I always just counted like, so the brawlers is 9 guilds, so I count that as 9 guilds.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't count that as one guild. I count it as 9 guilds, even though
Well,
they are
yeah,
all the
like
brawlers,
I
right?
sort of I sort of count it like together only because like they probably move players between each, right? So like the
They
best
do.
win rates probably hit the
They
top
do.
one. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of
They
like
do.
one huge joint.
Sure, sure, it is. It is, and there is certainly that way to do it. We have not done it that way. We've only got 2 guilds. Um, we're much smaller, I guess, in the dragons. Um, how many in total? I don't know. I don't know. I've
I
never
am
really counted up that way.
I am pulling it up. I was just on the wrong account. So you give us a moment.
He's a multi-accounter. You gotta watch him.
Mm.
Maybe. I just had to move the screen. I didn't want to dox myself.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, this should be it. Alrighty. So if we go off the last. So that we would be able to go off the Discord names.
Oh yeah, true.
So we've got Legacy. Woody owns 3. Oh man, this would have. Yeah, this is going to take me like a few minutes to count all this.
I
Let's
feel
see
you.
what's fast.
Matt, live on air. There's
I'll do
nothing
it on the
more
next report,
exciting.
bro.
Nothing more exciting.
Data extraction live.
Data extraction live. Math live on air. Here we go. Let's get it wrong.
Let's get it
No,
wrong.
no
Here.
pressure. No pressure. Whip out the calculator.
I've left myself a note. Let's get
I thought you could just type it and it would just get it. I was like, holy shit, what is this?
He's not doing the math
Bro.
live on air. He is being careful. That is the correct approach. That is the correct approach. Be more careful. Let's not do live math on air.
It's dangerous.
It is very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous. So I think let's end it there. I think that's probably a good point to end our show on. Thank you, everybody. It's been awesome to have you around. Last words, Rogue, from you.
Hang in there, guys. I mean, it's a great time. It's a great time to be around. Thank you guys for being here. And if you're not playing at the level that you should be playing at for the card
Join
collections
YGG
that
Legacy.
you have, get that figured out pretty quick. Because
Stay
the
in
company's
your
making
lane. Stay in your lane.
company's making a lot of decisions that kind of back up really what I've been planting my flag on the whole time is like you need to be playing where your card level is because that'll optimize your experience. And now the company is saying that'll essentially optimize your returns or at least cap what kind of returns you can get. So
Sure.
don't be discouraged. Just get good with the cards you got.
Agreed. Jackal, last thoughts from you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thanks for having me. Jump into our Discord. Jump and listen on all of our socials all over the place, and we'll chat soon.
And last words from the man of mystery.
No final words for me. Nope.
No final words. You heard here last. There's no such thing as final words. But thank you for joining us, guys. It's been awesome having you here in the chat. And join us on our next journey into the Splinterlands next Wednesday. We love you all and see you around.
And then